Views and opinions expressed on this channel are solely those of the host and guest and are intended for entertainment and discussion purposes only. This channel does not promote bias, hatred, or discrimination of any kind. All questions posed and thoughts shared are part of a critical thinking exercise and are not meant to offend or judge any individual or group. We encourage respectful dialogue and love for all. Please remember to think critically and engage thoughtfully. We aim to foster a positive and inclusive community where everyone feels welcome. Thank you for being a part of Risky Behavior ENT.
Risky behavior. Risky behavior.
Yo, what up, what up, what up, what up, what up, what up, what up? What's up, man? I have my brother, Mr. Marcus Banks, in the building already, man. Shout out to you, brother. How you doing? Yo, what up? I got my brother, the Prince of Petty, already in the building. What is up, guys? How are y'all doing? Hopefully I fixed my computer issues. Oh man, we got an interesting title for today. It is Counselor Grapes Student Then Tries to Kill His Mom. Quite a bit of stuff to go through. This is an old case that has been happening, but I'm going to go over it again because I just recently seen it, and it's insane. Counselor takes advantage of a student and then actually wanted to double back and kill the mom. Let me share my screen. There we go. Boom, boom, boom. It's always these fugly looking women. Can we agree to that? It's always these. They all look the same. It's like a I don't know if it's some type of predator makeup kit that's going around. I don't know. Shout out Prince says I'm at the park with baby girl waiting for a parade to line up if I'm not commenting much, but I'm here. Okay, man. That's what's up. That's what's up, man. I hope you're having fun out there. I got up early this morning. Well, I probably got up at like 6:30 or something like that to take my son somewhere just to find out that it's not this week, it's next week, the appointment. So that was fun. That's all good. I got a little rest while sitting in the car. Because for once I got up early and was on time. It's crazy. It's always like that with me. If it is the correct day, I show up late. If it's the wrong day, I show up early on time. So, anywho, tonight we're stepping into a case that exposes one of the darkest betrayals imaginable. The kind that doesn't just break trust, it shatters a child's entire sense of safety. Columbus police spent a month quietly investigating a young counselor, someone parents believe was helping their child to heal, only to uncover allegations that she was doing the exact opposite. When officers descended on a home in Mount Sterling, Ohio, they weren't just following a lead, they were responding to a mother's worst nightmare, a nightmare she uncovered with her own hands after noticing the signs no parent ever wants to see. This is the case of 23-year-old Payton Shires, a counselor accused of crossing every boundary, abusing her authority, and targeting a vulnerable minor who trusted her. And today, we're breaking down exactly how this happened, how the investigation unfolded, and what it reveals about the systems meant to protect our children. I want to welcome you to Risky Behavior ENT. I'm your host, Mr. Diabolical. This is where we expose the truth, confront the uncomfortable, and shine a light on the predators hiding behind positions of trust. Boom. First, I want to start off with a video. And this is about signs of possible sexual assault in
Signal that a
children.
child has been sexually abused or assaulted. New fears of people or places. Withdrawal from friends, family, or usual activities. Regressive or baby-like behavior. Sleep disturbances, including nightmares. Sexual play beyond what would be considered normal for the child's age. It's important for parents to build a relationship with their child that allows them to talk to you about anything. Be sure to ask questions if you're concerned.
All right. This is the article by Payton Shires, former youth counselor sentenced to prison for sex with teen client. A former youth counselor who admitted to having a sexual relationship with a 13-year-old male client could spend up to 4 years and 9 months in prison. That don't seem like shit, actually. Franklin County Common Pleas Court Judge Mark Serra sentenced Payton Shires, age 27, of Madison County on Thursday morning, saying Shires will have the option to be released early from prison after serving at least 18 months of her sentence. Shires pleaded guilty in May to multiple counts of unlawful sexual conduct with a minor, as well as intimidation of a victim or witness and inducing panic. She faced a maximum possible sentence of more than 20 years in prison. Shires had worked as a counselor with the National Youth Advocate Program, NYAP, when she met the 13-year-old male victim. NYAP fired Shires after her arrest. As part of her sentence, Shires will be required to register as a sex offender every 6 months for 25 years after her release from prison. That's odd. Every 6 months for 25 years. I guess, what is a cap on that? I thought it was for life. In late September, the 13-year-old's mother found text messages on his phone from Shires that led the mother to believe that inappropriate interactions were taking place between Shires and her son. The mother reported the messages to Columbus police. A forensics evaluation of the boy's phone revealed additional text messages and a video of Shires and the boy engaging in sexual conduct, according to court records. So she even recorded her crimes. As a part of the investigation, the victim's mother placed a controlled and recorded three-way phone call with Shires, who admitted to the conduct. And we actually got a video of that I'm going to play. Let's see. All right, here we go. So this is a video from Blunder Body Cam Videos. If you want to check them out. This is before her arrest. Payton Shires speaks with her victim's mom and doesn't know she's being recorded.
A call between Payton Shires, exploited case 23-133. It is October 5th at about 5:35 p.m.
Hello.
Hey,
Yeah.
can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
This is.
Yeah.
Can you talk?
Yeah, we can talk.
Okay. I got your message. I'm upset. I mean, it's a really rough patch right now.
Yeah, as you should be. I'm really sorry that, I was like the center of all that.
I don't know how, like, I don't even know what to say. I know we're not supposed to be talking to each other. I really don't even know what to say.
Expected like any of this to like happen. I don't know like what he's told you, but
he told me everything. He told me that he has video of you guys having sex. He told me that the day that I was flipping out about the party that you guys had sex in at the mall, and he told me the day that you picked him up, you guys had sex too. And I'm like, I don't understand that. I don't.
Oh, my bad. I think I clicked something. Load up. Hurry up. So far, I don't know. Who's that dumb to know that they're in trouble for something, and then you're gonna talk to the victim's mom as if I would think that you would be assuming um somebody's trying to catch you or something. Like I don't know. I would assume that person would be paranoid or something about that's just weird. Like to have that conversation. Like that you're being investigated and
A call between Payton Shires, exploited.
I got your message. I'm upset. I mean, it's a really rough patch right now.
yeah, as you should be. I'm really sorry that, I was like the center of all that.
I don't know how, like, I don't even know what to say. I know we're not supposed to be talking to each other. I really don't even know what to say.
I really don't know what to say either. I never expected like any of this to like happen. I don't know like what he's told you, but
he told me everything. He told me that he has video of you guys having sex. He told me that the day that I was flipping out about the party that you guys had sex in at the mall, and he told me the day that you picked him up, you guys had sex too. And I'm like, I don't understand that. I don't.
I didn't know that he had videos.
Yeah, he tried to delete them. He tried to delete the one video from, I guess, the party, and then it started recording when you guys were in the
Thing about
saying that basically whatever you did with your little, they were trying to get you to do with them too.
they were threatening me, and it made.
Do they know? Do the kids that you talk to? Do they know?
They know whatever.
Like they know how many times you were with him, and they know like you guys actually did something, or they're just asking.
I don't know what I told them.
From what said, there was a script.
so it looked like she just the to the kids, she like the neighborhood hoe, I guess. Everybody know. All the kids are wearing eh, 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 that's just crazy. She's a sick ass person, man. Like she's known by the kids. She's just a known pervert to the kids, man. Just and
Screen record.
Okay, I didn't know he did that.
You didn't tell him to record?
I would never want that recorded.
You said what?
I would never want that recorded.
Right.
And I mean, that's
do I need to go get him tested? Like,
no. I've been with the same person for 5 years.
okay. And could you be pregnant?
No.
Like, do I have to worry about that?
No.
Did you guys use protection?
The first time. There was only 2 times. The first time at the mall wasn't.
It wasn't intercourse. He
No.
said that. He said that it wasn't intercourse at the mall.
Yeah, I said no. And that I couldn't do that. And yeah, I didn't know that he recorded me until his friends called me.
You know, his friends called because he said that you gave in the parking lot at a party.
They told me that there was a video.
Yes. Serious.
Have you talked to his friends?
No. I haven't talked to anybody yet. And like my family's telling me to get a lawyer. And I'm like, you know what's going on with my family already. You know? I'm already having problems. Like in my work, I don't want to tell my job about what's going on. It's a really tough situation.
I mean, like, are there charges being pressed against him?
I don't know. The only thing that I know is CPS is involved.
How did CPS get involved?
I don't know. Something about the school. I got a meeting with the school on Tuesday. And I'm like, I don't want to lose my job. Payton. I just wanted help for him. I don't want this smoke. I don't want this smoke. I don't. It's not gonna do nothing for me. Just add on to what we're already having problems. I said that. I'm like, we were already arguing about you, and this is gonna be worse. Like he doesn't like we're at the white now. We're arguing in the car because you have his shoes, and like it's my fault that you have his stuff.
I mean, I can drop his stuff at your house to you.
Okay.
Like I'll text you. I can hand them to you. My only problem is I do have a lawyer.
Yeah.
As protection.
Yeah.
But
what is it? What is your lawyer saying? I don't want them to take my kid, Payton. I'm scared.
They're not going to take your kid. They're not going to take him. They just want to know what's going on so they can go after me.
I haven't said anything because I don't. It's not that I don't believe him, but I know, like I said this already. Like he does things. He does things to manipulate me. I knew he was manipulating you.
Yeah, what's up? If y'all listening in, if you could thumbs up the video, bring more people in, throw me into the algorithm. Currently we are listening to the conversation between a mom and her son's counselor. The mom has said that at this time, and you can hear in this conversation that obviously this is a family that's going through things. You have a young man by the age of 13 that needs help. Mom takes him somewhere to get help. He is placed with a counselor who is Payton Shires. And she, is supposed to be helping him, but she helps herself to some sex from this young man. In this conversation, we've heard that she is, apparently gave him oral sex in a parking lot. She's going to pick him up, have sex with him. These sexual encounters have been recorded on that young man's phone. So the mom is calling her, and I get she's trying to get information from her, and she's secretly recording her. But I'm just, how many of y'all think that y'all could even play along with that? I don't think I could. I maybe a little bit I could. I could do it long enough to say, man, you know what? Let's just meet up somewhere and go over like what we gonna say so that and then when she get there, I beat her ass. You know what I mean? But I don't know. Like I would be fuming, like just you could pour water on me and it's just gonna steaming off the top of my head that you got to have a conversation with somebody and you're appealing to them. I see detectives do this all the time in the interrogation room, and they could be sitting there talking to somebody about how they murdered someone or they did something to a child, and they have to just play along and go along with it so the person doesn't shut down. You can't really blow up like you really want to.
Yeah.
I don't really seem like I'm unfit. I don't want to seem like I'm unfit.
That you're what?
That I'm unfit.
You're not unfit, and I don't think that they're gonna think that. I think they just want to go after me.
I'm like, well, what if? I mean, I haven't said anything, so I don't know. I haven't said anything, so like I said, so far all I know is the CPS lady wants to meet with the principal.
Okay.
He doesn't know what's going on. He just knows that. I thought he ran away. I didn't know he was with you.
He told me that his brothers that he was going with me.
I didn't know until he got back. Because when I left the house Wednesday, he was asleep. I broke 2 of my toes on my birthday. And I went and got an x-ray, and I called my brother to tell him what's going on. Marcella with me, and I was like, no. And we talked on Friday. That's why I was like, I didn't think he was with you.
No, and I don't know why I was not thinking rationally. I was thinking emotionally. And, like, just stuff that's going on at home in my house. Like, I think just, it's my fault. And I let this happen. And I let us get too close. And I let boundaries be broken. And I lost everything from it. And I'm scared I'm going to lose my baby. And he's my whole world. And, I messed up. And now I feel like I fucked his whole life up.
I understand. I'm a mom too. You know? I don't, are you okay though?
I mean, no,
I know, I'm not okay, so I'm asking, are you okay?
I appreciate you asking, but no, I'm not okay. I tried to kill myself 2 days ago, and when I texted you that message, I didn't even know I was gonna wake up. I'm not okay at all.
Is somebody with you? Is somebody with you now? I got at least got my brother at home with me. Do you have somebody with you?
I do.
How many of y'all believe them tears? Like, is she crying because she's actually feels bad, or is she crying because she got caught? Because I think if she never would have got caught, she would have continued with that behavior. It's like it's crazy. Also, yeah, I see the comments, man. Everybody is welcome. I don't care how anybody votes. Whatever you vote, your political views. We deal with crimes against children because they are the least protected, man. But whatever your political views, you are more than welcome to be over here and view, and you know that is not an issue. Whatever your political views are, it's cool. Let's see. The Prince of Petty says them tears fake as Cardi B breast, and you know them fake. You know them ain't shit. Oh man. Oh my God. I remember somebody put out a video of Cardi B like um they were trying to expose her. Remember, she was on Love and Hip Hop, and somebody called themselves trying to expose her and be mean and put out like her old stripping video. And when I saw them things, I was like, does this person think that they did the world a favor? You're not doing anybody a favor by showing them things. Put them things away. What Dave Chappelle said on on the Dave Chappelle show, he was Rick James. I give him titties 2 thumbs down. I wish I had more thumbs.
Oh, yeah, and I told my fiance's mom about what I did, and she got me a lawyer and everything, and like I told her like just what I did like the other day. Like I took like 20 pills, and I was just hoping I wasn't gonna wake up. And like I'm just scared. I'm really scared. I know I fucked up, but I'm so scared.
She talking about she took 20 pills. She should have been a savage and took 21.
Me too.
Like this isn't who I am at all. I have worked so hard to get to where I am, and now I'm dropping out of school, and like I'm losing everything. I lost my job, like, which is valid. I should have, but like I don't even know like why I'm myself.
No one for real, because I don't really know.
He told me that like his phone is being searched.
Yeah, that's why I think the CPS lady is there.
I don't know if it's because of that or if my work reported something.
Yo, shout out. Yo, Shorty, you 100% correct. When all else fails, pull out the secret weapon of the white women's tears. Because she did start crying out of no reason. It's like in the conversation, she got a loss for words, and she said, "Ooh, I know." White women's tears. Here we go.
Yeah. No, the police tried to talk to me, and I just refused because I just don't want to deal with the police.
My bad. I gotta pause one more time. Say shout out to my brother T, bro. I'm glad you here, brother.
Like I said, I have a reputation. And this is not what I want my other kids to deal with. Like I was already dealing with stuff with Diamond, you know. I don't want to do this.
I just don't even know like what to say. Like I just know that I'm like a huge fuck up right now. So I just don't know like how to make it better for you at this point. Like I did like the worst thing I possibly could have done.
I don't know. Like I really just want to know why. Like why did you guys have sex? Like that's what I want to know. Like why?
I think we just talked too much, and I think that we just got too close.
Did you guys have sex in my house?
No, I never was at your house alone with him.
Yeah. I know that you care about him.
I do.
I know that you care.
Yeah.
Do you at least love him?
I do love him.
All right, she just admitted that she loved him. I don't know how a grown ass woman loves a 13-year-old boy. On a romantic level is weird. If you're just coming into the building, welcome to Risky Behavior ENT. Today we're going over the case of Payton Shires. She's a counselor that was investigated and convicted for sleeping with the 13-year-old that she was supposed to be counseling. Currently, we are listening to the phone call between Payton Shires and the mother of that victim. The mother of that victim called her up and secretly recorded the conversation. And so she's asking her questions about what happened between her and the son. So that's why she just asked her, "Hey, did y'all ever sleep and have sex in my house?" She's saying, "Well, no, they didn't." And she's like, "Well, do you love them and stuff?" So, hmm. um, and kudos to this mom for being able to accomplish that. The only thing I could have called her and said was, "Come outside, huh? Come outside. I'm out front. I done stopped. Got us Dunkin' Donuts coffee and everything." Oh no, I see the Dunkin' Donuts cup. I mean, but why are you holding the back? Oh no, this thing I wanted you to sit in the car so we could talk. It's a little cold outside. I was just grab this thing and was gonna throw it in the trunk, you know. Like it's I couldn't have said I'd be fuming. That's what I was asking before. I was like, I don't know who could be on the phone with somebody like this and play along with that. I don't think most parents could. Yeah, T, that's a pedo teacher.
And I've told him that. Um,
Do you think he believes you? Like, if I told him, like, I'm trying to figure out what to do. Like, how do I fix?
I mean, I don't think that.
I'm gonna fix this with my kids because it's my fault. He feels like this is all going to shit because I made them take his phone. Yeah,
It's not your fault.
I didn't know. I didn't know what was going on. I told you I just felt like it was stepping on my toes, and we started arguing about you, and that really made me mad. I didn't understand why.
And also, these pictures that they're showing in this conversation, the mom asked the teacher, the counselor that you see on your screen, she asked her, she said, "Well, hey, did y'all have unprotected sex?" Right? And she says, "Well, the first time they had sex, it was protected. The second time, it was unprotected." She's pretending as if they only had sex 2 times. But then you also hear in the conversation where she admits to giving him oral sex in a parking lot. And apparently, there's other students that know about this, right? And to be honest with you, these other students are kind of like it. The way they spoke about it is like these other students want to get in on the fun too. She's like the whole ass counselor at the facility. Okay. That boy, she's like, come on, you know how young men talk. They saying, hey, she's the one giving head to everybody, right? Now, when the counselor, Peyton is talking to the mom, she says, well, because the mom asked her, she says, "Do I have to worry about anything? Could you be pregnant?" She says, "No, no, you don't have to worry about that. I'm not pregnant." Right. Then the mom also asked her, "Hey, do I need to get him checked? As in, do you have diseases?" Peyton says, "No, I've been with the same guy for 5 years." And so I think that's the guy in these pictures that she's been with for 5 years. You see in one picture, she's even holding a baby. So she's got a man. Apparently, I think, apparently has a child, unless she's an auntie or somebody. I would assume the baby that she's holding in the pictures that's in this video is her child. And right, T, nasty work. It's insane to me. She got her own man, she got her own grown man, and she's cheating on him with a 13-year-old that she's supposed to be counseling. And then the mom asks, "Why do you think this happened?" And she says, "Well, because I think they talk all the time." Bitch, you are a counselor. It is literally your job to talk all the time. Talk, listen, talk, listen, talk, listen. Literally, that's what you do. And that's why you grape this little boy.
Like, now he's just shutting out and he's not talking to me. Like I said, they were just arguing over the stupid stuff because he's like, "Oh, you're just trying to take the stuff that you gave him." I didn't ever try to take anything from him that you bought.
I didn't even think he really cared about me at all.
You do. I think you do, but I think it's more so because of me that like he don't have nobody he could talk to now.
He what?
He doesn't have anybody he can talk to now. He don't have anybody. He don't have nobody he could talk to now, and he don't trust me.
I mean, I think that like maybe he should work with a male therapist in the future, maybe in an office setting.
We tried that. We tried that with Maurice, and the guy that he worked with there, Henry, basically said there wasn't anything wrong with him and that he needed to be disciplined at home, and that's why he was behaving the way that he was.
Is she blaming the genders? What does that mean? In the future, get him a male counselor, or is she admitting that women are perverts? Like seriously, what does that mean? Marcus, you said Marcus put, "I just don't get it. These women nowadays are sick and weird." Marcus, maybe that's what she meant by that comment, that all these women are going to try to sleep with your son. So get him a male counselor. Think about what she said. It seems crazy and it just floats by when you're not paying attention. But this is a mom talking to a perverted counselor that slept with her 13-year-old. And and she tells the mom, the like the best thing I can tell you is get him a male counselor. Then maybe he won't want to sleep with him. In a roundabout way, she's blaming the kid when she does that. She's not taking accountability for what she's done. She's saying, just get him a male counselor, then he can't sleep with him. That's what she's saying when she says that.
From my perspective, I mean, I was just doing a lot of research on like what he was dealing with, and I was like hours just trying to figure out like better solutions. And that's why I wanted to give him more positive like experiences. And obviously, like in me doing that, I didn't realize that it would also make us get as close as we did.
I just want to move on. I do. I just want to forget all of this. I think I do.
I do too, but now at this point, like I feel like it's out of my hands. And
Yo, T, my brother T said, I bought a ghillie suit for so many reasons. This is one of them. Oh, my neighbor got some new bushes. Wait, why that bush got a laser on it? I was saying, T, I had to take her out. I would have had to pull up on her. This conversation, we got to have this in person. I gotta I gotta watch your lips move while you lie to me. I'm, I'm coming on the door. I'm knocking on that door like when we was younger. Can she come out? Can he come out to play?
I don't know. I mean, if there's something on his phone, like they're obviously gonna find it, and
I don't know. I don't know. I didn't see anything on the phone. Like I said, they took it, and then the CPS lady came to my house this past Monday, and we've got a meeting with the school. But I know they can't get in the phone because they don't have the password, and he won't give it to me. So unless they take it, I don't know how that works, but I know that they can't get in there. And I'm not dealing with no police.
there's no messages like discussing anything.
Mm-hmm.
I know that like my work said something about, you said that there was inappropriate messages on the phone, but I
didn't talk to your job. They did.
Who did?
I told you the police officer that was at the house. I haven't talked to anybody but the social workers. Like I said, my family is telling me to get a lawyer so that I don't I feel like they're harassing me and I don't want to be bothered. I don't.
I mean,
As I said, I don't want to. I work for Ohio State. I don't want this smoke. I don't want to be bothered. I don't want to be bothered with none of this.
well, what did you tell CPS?
I just told them that we weren't in communication about where he was going sometimes. And I said that I wasn't happy with the clothes and the things that he bought. I mean, basically what I told you on Friday. Like, I didn't want to start arguing with him, and just about the stuff that he had, and like him wearing this stuff like repeatedly.
Yeah.
I don't know. She didn't ask me too many questions because she said she wanted to meet with the principal at the school, and I'm like, I don't know why we're meeting at the school. And I'm like, I know you can't come, but
Oh, that's interesting. I don't know what the school would have to do with anything.
I don't know either.
Maybe they're just asking the principal about, maybe, I don't know how the investigation for CPS works, but they're probably just talking to everyone.
Okay. Like I said, I don't know how this stuff goes. I want to just try to get his shoes and just get on with it. I don't.
Yeah.
Okay, you can leave his shoes at my house. I don't mind. If you don't want to actually see me, I understand. I don't want to get you in trouble with your attorney. But
yeah,
I'm like, I know, like I'm here at the Y with the kids now, trying to just give them something to do, to distract them.
Yeah. Right. If CPS is like investigating, like if they ask like what, if anything happened between me and him, like is that something I should read about?
They can't ask him nothing without me.
Okay.
And I'm not talking, and I don't know anything. I mean, I know what he told me, but I'm just like I said, I'm a mom too.
Yeah.
And also, that's not necessarily true. And I don't know if it changes from state to state, but unless your child is being accused of a crime, they can't talk to your kid without you. But the mom is probably saying that because she wants her guard to continue to be lowered so that she'll give her more and more information.
Are you home now?
I'm almost home. I'm in the car.
Okay. Me too.
Are you okay?
No. Just like I said, I understand, but I don't understand. I just want to get over this and try to make my relationship with my kid a little bit better.
Yeah. I hope that like nothing comes of it, and I hope that whatever is on his phone, like I hope that they don't see it. I don't know why he would take videos.
Well,
I don't understand that at all. Like that just really is frustrating for me because
I'm getting rid of the phone. That's why I kept taking it from him. I already told him I'm putting it in the garbage disposal as soon as I get it back. I don't want the phone. No shade. Like I said, outside of his shoes, I don't want to deal with none of this. I don't want to keep arguing about what he wants to do and, like him wanting to, like, show people, the video or whatever it was. I don't know yet.
understand the whole video thing. I think that he was just, oh God.
I told you. So that boy was showing the other boys and the other students videos of her and what she was doing with them. And she's so sick anyway. It doesn't disturb her that she's a grown woman sleeping with a younger man, a minor. But I don't know why he would record it. She blaming him all the time. There's something wrong with him for recording, but there's nothing wrong with her for even being in that position to be recorded in the first place. Like,
I feel like I don't know. Like I care about him a lot and I do love him, and that's not going to change no matter what happens. Like I'm just a very like
Mommy,
caring person, and
Mom?
I'm an understanding person.
Yeah.
And like I know that it was my job to not let this happen, and it's not his fault. And I just don't. I don't know. I'm just like I honestly just destroyed myself.
Because I know. I just, like I said, I don't know. Like I'm glad you're talking to me because I really don't even have nobody, to talk to about it. Just about what I'm going through with him, and like, I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't want him to run away.
I was surprised when he told me that you hadn't told him about canceling services.
Well, because I was just mad.
Huh?
I was just mad. I told you I was just mad. I didn't tell him because I knew that we were going to argue about it. After the party thing, I was really upset with you because I felt like you were letting him do things that I didn't approve of.
Yeah.
What are Nancy doing right now, Mom?
I don't know why.
What?
I made these choices.
Mommy, why here, Mom? Mommy, why at Nancy door?
Because I gotta get dog food.
and so you can hear her the pervert, she's in the car with her daughter now too, while like having this conversation. So, she did all this while at the same time being a mom. So that's crazy.
Let's see. I gotta get ready to go get the kids.
Okay.
Do you want to
I can drop them by tomorrow.
Okay.
I don't mind seeing you if you're going to be there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've been taking days off because I don't know. Just the idea that my son's not a virgin is really bothering me. I don't know. But I'll be home. I'll be home in the morning.
Okay, what time?
I'll be there until like 11.
Okay. I'll text you
Okay.
when I'm on my way.
Okay.
All right. Thank you for calling me.
Thanks for talking to me.
Yeah. Okay, I'll see you tomorrow. Okay. Bye.
Oh man. Sick ass lady. All right. So it says here, as part of the investigation, the victim's mom placed a controlled and recorded three-way phone call with Shires, who admitted to the conduct. Police arrested Shires in October, and she posted a $500,000 bond. While out on bond, Shires went to the boy's home with a gun, violating several conditions of her pretrial release. Shires told the victim's mother that the woman had ruined Shires' life by reporting her to police and threatened to kill the woman and then herself. Let's see. This here is a video. It says here on her 24th birthday, Payton Shires takes a ride to jail. That was in October the 6th of 2023. Let's see. Prince says it's crazy she even gets a pretrial release though. Yeah, I know. It's insane. And Prince, what's so crazy about that is the reason she proved why she shouldn't have never gotten it. She went with a gun and tried to kill the victim's mom. Why? Because she wanted to kill the woman. It says here she wasn't supposed to be there, but it says Shires told the victim's mother that the woman had ruined Shires' life by reporting her to police and threatened to kill the woman and then herself. All right, I'm gonna kind of skim through this video, but it's just her riding to.
Phone and purse and some sit up for me just for a second.
Shout out to Prince of Petty says what I always say though. The courts are not racist, they're sexist. That would have been a dude. Yeah. They get slapped on the wrist, man. Little pity pat on the back of their hand, brother. Every time.
Welcome.
I made it 10 minutes too late. 5 minutes maybe. We just got here. Someone on your other side.
I'm gonna ask you some questions. Got some questions for you, all right? What's the current address for you? Okay, a current address for you?
Just one. Yeah.
All right, so that's all that video shows is her riding in the back seat. I did fast forward it. I fast forwarded all the way to the end. If you could not tell, she was not able to suck and fuck her way out of that situation. So that's why I played that whole video. On Thursday, a statement from the 13-year-old's mother was read. The statement said the woman had lost trust in the system because of Shires' actions and said the case had a devastating impact. Instead, she was manipulated, groomed. Instead, the son, he was manipulated, groomed, and sexually abused by Ms. Shires. The woman's statement said, "I regret I ever let you in my house." Shires' attorney, Greg Slammer, said Shires has a 4-year-old son whom she has been unable to see and has suffered from serious mental health issues for years, in which she had never fully gotten the help she needed. Well, whoop-de-doo. So my bad. It sounded like a little girl in the background. So on the phone call we were listening to where she was secretly recorded, that was her. Was that? It must have been her son at that time. Because that was before she got arrested. It was always her intent to help this individual, Slimmer said. The lines got blurred. The lines get that blurred? Really? Really? Lines get blurred enough for you to be getting recorded having sex with a minor? I don't know. I don't know about that. Shires provided a statement of her own to Sarah. That's the judge. I hope I'm saying the judge's last name. I don't know. I don't really care. Saying she was glad the mother called the police on the night she went to the victim's home. She saved my life, Shires said, adding that she felt horrible for the pain she caused. I was not thinking rationally. Surratt said he believed Shires had genuine remorse. However, she had violated a position of trust. He was a child, Surratt said. He was trying to get the help he needed. Surratt also expressed disappointment at Shires' assertion during a pre-sentence investigation that the victim was trying to coerce or blackmail her into engaging into additional sexual conduct. You're the adult, the judge said. You're trained professionally to avoid situations like this. Yeah. That's her lawyer talking to her in court. He's kind of looking at her like, they got you on video doing what you did. She's like, what? She's like, ugh.
I'm really sorry that all of this happened.
All right, this is former Columbus social worker apologizes for her mistakes during sentencing.
I feel horrible that I'm really sorry that all of this happened. I feel horrible that the mother and that their family has been affected so horribly by this and by my actions. I was not thinking rationally at the time that I showed up to the mother's house. I was extremely suicidal. I never had intentions to harm anybody but myself, and I'm just thankful that she took the right steps to call the police, and she saved my life that day. And also, I just feel horrible for the mistakes that I made in the social worker-client relationship. I cared for him. I wanted to support him, but my lack of boundaries caused severe mistakes to be made. I'm praying for the family. I've been praying for the family since I've been in jail, and I just hope that they can heal from this. I hope that they can find peace and gain trust with other social workers in the future. And I'm hoping.
Hold on, I'm gonna rewind that because I know she did not just say she prayed for the family. Let me tell you something. It'd be a cold day in hell before a pedophile pray for me. Ma'am, there's no way God took that call. Okay. Just stop it. I pray for the family that they get over me fucking a minor. I also pray for the family. Hopefully, they'll be okay. Because I did show up with a gun to kill them. But I just hope, I pray that they'll be okay about that.
I hope that they can heal from this. I hope that
You should have prayed to God to take away your perverted sexual urges, you fucking idiot.
they can find peace and gain trust with other social workers in the future. And I'm hoping that this doesn't affect how he views women in relationships in the future, and that he can get the help that he needs and have a healthy relationship with his mother. I know that I messed up my bond and I lost trust with the courts, but I'm in a much better headspace now, and I'm going to continue to be. But I'm very sorry to everyone involved, and I wish that I could change the past, but all I can do moving forward is work on myself and heal. So I just hope that the family can also do that and find peace.
All right, thank you. All right, the court has had the benefit of the pre-sentence investigation and will make a few comments. I'm to consider the seriousness of the offense, which is a serious offense. You violated the position of trust that you had. This young man was a child. He was a child. He was 13, 14 years old. That's a child. You're 23, 24 years old when all this was going on. He was trying to get the help that he needed. In some ways, I'm a little I think you're genuine today. I do, and I do hope that you rebound from this eventually. This doesn't have to define you, but it will affect you for the rest of your life, as it should. But I was disappointed in the pre-sentence investigation and that you seem to blame him a little bit for trying to trick you and coerce you into having additional sex, blackmailing you. And, you started, the whole incident started. You're the adult. You need to have the boundaries. You're trained professionally to deal with situations like this. But I will note that your score that we sometimes rely on, the Ohio Risk Assessment Score, is very low, meaning you're unlikely to offend again. You are going to have to register as a sex offender under Tier 2, which requires you to register, and you're going to have to sign this document. You have to register for a period of 25 years in person every 180 days. So whatever county you're living in is going to require you to go and register. If you leave the county for any period of time, for a week or 2 weeks, or move to another county, you have to register in that county, and you have to do so for 25 years, and you'll be kept in a database. It's going to affect the rest of your life. You have no record whatsoever. Court takes that into consideration. You also have accepted responsibility and pled guilty by not requiring the young man to come to court and come to trial. Prosecutor has deferred, meaning they're going to leave the sentence up to me. So the sentence is going to be as follows. On counts 1, 2, 3, and 4, unlawful sexual conduct with a minor, 2 years each, concurrent to each other. On counts 5 and 6, intimidation of a witness, 9 months consecutive to counts 1 and 4, and consecutive to the inducing panic count, which is trying to figure out which count that is. At any rate, the inducing panic count, you get 1 year plus 1 year for the firearm specification. That'll be consecutive to the other counts, and consecutive to each other. So the bottom line is you're getting a 4-year and 9-month sentence. Your sentence is 4 years and 9 months to be served at the Ohio Department of Rehabilitation and Corrections, most likely Marysville. Court will waive fine and costs. I'll give you
How you only get 4 years and 9 months for being with a minor? And not only were you involved in a minor, you were involved with a minor and you were in a position of power being a counselor. And then you took a gun to go try to kill the victim's mother. How? How, Sway? How? Who else could this happen for? This is insane to me. How? How? You hear the phone calls, you see the evidence, everything is happening. Like in your mind, I don't know. I don't know. How? Shout out my brother, the Prince of Petty, says that's an easy answer. Come on now. Sexist court. You 100% correct, bro. Is because she's a woman. What did you do? Don't you do it no more. Then you come here. I'm sure you learned your lesson.
253 days credit. I'm going to order the weapon destroyed. You are going to have to sign the document, and you understand when you get out of prison, if you get out early, you'll be under the supervision of the court. If you don't get out early, you will be supervised by the adult parole authority for a period of 5 years. It's mandatory, and if you violate the terms of that release, you could go back to prison for 1/2 of the entire sentence, except for the gun specification. You're going to sign a document acknowledging that. And you're also acknowledging to me, correct, that you understand your obligations to register as a sex offender?
Yes.
All right. Now, for everybody else that's here, who knows if I'll let her out early? It's certainly possible. I like to utilize what we call judicial release because we do have a very good sex offender treatment program in our Franklin County probation department. The programming in prison is not as good as it should be, in my opinion, plus there's waiting lists. I'm not saying you'll get out early, but you have the opportunity to get out early.
You gotta laugh to keep from crying. So she already not gonna be there for a long time, but then she also gets the option to be released early. And then he says, because we have a great program for sex offenders. But apparently they don't have a great program for the children, because in their programs, counselors like this woman that's on trial, Payton Shires, the programs they have for the kids, people like her screw them and sleep with them. And then they get to go and get the best of the programs and early release dates and more opportunities. Kind of odd, ain't it? It's so weird and so strange and so unexplainable that it's almost like they're doing it on purpose.
If you have a good prison record, if you have a bad prison record, you're not going to get out early. I'm only going to be here for the next 4.5 years. I'm age limited out. If you have a good prison record, if you have a bad prison record, you're not going to get out early. I'm only going to be here for the next 4.5 years. I'm age limited out. So your sentence is, 4 years and 9 months. So there could be some other judge at some point that looks at this. But I do like to utilize judicial release in appropriate circumstances and would consider that, again, if you have a good prison record. I believe I've covered everything. Is there any additions, corrections, or modifications on behalf of the state of Ohio?
No, Your Honor, thank you.
Anything from the defense?
No, Your Honor, thank you.
Good luck to you. Have her sign the Tier 2 form and the sex offender registration, please.
He gonna ask them, is there anything else? What else could you give him? You gave him so much already. Like, what else?
When Payton Shires arrived,
what the fuck else you gonna give him? Oh man.
When Payton Shires arrived here at the courthouse, she faced the possibility of more than 28 years in prison. She left with far less time after making this apology.
I just feel horrible for the mistakes that I made in the social worker-client relationship.
Judge Mark Serrett said he believed Shires was sorry, but he was disappointed she seemed to partly blame the 13-year-old boy for the sexual relationship they shared while she was his counselor. She's pleaded guilty to the sexual conduct, along with intimidation and inducing panic.
Whatever. We already watched that. I'm gonna go to something else. She got that deal because she's a woman. It had nothing to do with that.
We are not.
It had nothing to do with that apology at all. My bad. I paused. I had to read because I was making sure I deleted the right video. But whatever. He talking about she got the deal because of an apology. It had nothing to do with that apology. She's a woman, so she got a deal. She got a slap on the wrist. Okay. That's why. Let me tell you something. It's so sexist. She could have went in there and slapped that judge in the face with his own dick and still got that deal. Apology ain't do nothing for nothing. She's always gonna get a deal. They don't care about kids. They don't. They just now, do they care more about girl kids versus boy kids? They probably care about the girl kids a little bit more, right? Just a little bit. It's like that right there, but they don't care about them. Crazy, man.
We are not identifying this mom because of the nature of this case, along with the serious safety concerns she told us she has. But she says she talked to us because she does not want any other family to go through anything like this. She spoke through constant tears.
I got trusted her. I trusted her to help. And she did. She made it worse.
This mom left devastated by what happened between her 13-year-old son and his former counselor, Payton Shires.
Do you understand the nature of the charges to which you're pleading guilty and what the maximum penalties are?
Yes, Your Honor.
She pleaded guilty this week to repeatedly having sex with the boy last year, along with intimidation and inducing panic, for going to the family's home with a gun after the mom alerted police about text messages.
It's already hard enough to seek the help that we feel like we're lacking as parents. And I want to give a voice to this situation.
This mom now encouraging other parents not to hesitate speaking up if they're concerned about their kids' relationships and to watch for changes in their behaviors.
If you think something isn't right, then it isn't. And don't feel like you're doing too much or going too far or being overbearing.
The mom now hopes her son's former counselor gets help. She faces possibly decades in prison. The mom says she did raise concerns about an inappropriate relationship with Payton Shires' former employer, but that mom is now suing them, arguing they were negligent because her son was not removed from Shires' care. That lawsuit is working towards a trial next year. On your side, Mike McCarthy reporting.
Shout out my brother, the Prince of Petty says they care about kids. In theory, it's a myth. I agree. Shout out my brother T says we all make mistakes like misplacing items, incorrect spelling, forgetting our friends' birthdays. Not fucking children though. I agree, T. It, I, I don't know. It seems like I don't know. The justice system is just weird. It seems like people that should get a lot of time don't, and people that don't deserve a lot of time do get it. Uh, how can I put this? This lady did all that stuff she did, sleeping with a minor, um, whose job it was to help, right? Um, Going with a gun to that minor's, the victim's mom's house, saying, "Oh, she was going to kill her and kill herself," right? And she gets less than 5 years. They had this. It's just weird because they also had a woman that she got like 5 or 6 years just for putting her kid in a school. She lied about what school, like where she lived, to send her kid to the school she wanted them to go. That's how much time they gave her just for that. And so it's weird that this woman could commit a crime, sleep with a minor, go with a gun in an attempt to kill the mom and kill herself, and she gets less time. The justice system just all kind of jacked up. As far as I'm concerned, it just don't make no damn sense. I ain't gonna read that. Not gonna read that. Uh, Yeah, I don't think I need to do any of that one. Yeah, I think that's all I'm gonna do. So we did the apology. Show her going to prison. We played the phone call, her sentencing, and all that. And so I think I presented everything that I needed to. Cool. And I did it quicker than I thought. And that's a good thing because I want to end this video and then come back and do another one because I didn't get to do anything yesterday. So I'll give my final thoughts. Let me pull up my notes and I will end it. I do want to say thank you for all y'all that sat in here. Thank you for the support. I appreciate you all. If you're watching this on the replay or now, I want to encourage you to like the video, share the video, hype the video, subscribe to come back and see me for more content. Let me see. T said they be letting these people go with the nastiest shit, man. There are people who stole cars who got more time than this woman, bro. Exactly. It doesn't. The justice system just never has ever lined up to me. I just be like, it don't make no sense at all. Doesn't make any sense at all. It never has made sense to me. It's just insane. Let's see. Okay. This case is a reminder that predators don't always look like monsters. Sometimes they look like mentors, counselors, teachers, people we are told to trust. This case is a reminder that predators don't always look like monsters. Sometimes they look like mentors, counselors, teachers, and people we're told to trust. Man, ain't that so true? That's how these kids get. They get caught up because you really tell them to believe in these people, and then they just get fucking destroyed by these same people. What happened to this child wasn't an accident. It wasn't a misunderstanding. It was a calculated abuse of power by someone who knew exactly how vulnerable her victim was. And the fact that a mother had to become her own investigator before the system stepped in should disturb every single one of us. But here's the truth. When adults in positions of authority cross the line, the damage doesn't end with the crime. It ripples through families, communities, and the child's entire future. The justice system may have handed down a sentence, uh, a sentence I don't agree with, but accountability doesn't stop in the courtroom. We have to keep asking the hard questions. How did she gain this access? Who ignored the early signs? And what safeguards failed this child? Which is why in the beginning of this live, I played the signs to recognize when the child may be getting abused. Even though it may not be 100% that they're getting abused, but they were signs that you could look at to tell if something is going wrong. And I like those signs because those signs that if you pay attention to those red flags, it could show if your child is being bullied, whatever it may be, bullied. Maybe somebody introduced drugs into their life, or maybe somebody's touching them inappropriately, or maybe somebody is saying something to them. So, because until we confront those answers, cases like this will keep happening. On Risky Behavior ENT, we don't just report the story, we demand better for the victims, for the families, and for every child who deserves to feel safe in the hands of the adults meant to protect them. I want you to stay aware, stay vigilant, and as always, protect the vulnerable, expose the predators, and never stay silent. Appreciate you all. I'm going to see y'all a little bit later. About to head out. Shout out to my brothers, the Prince of Petty. Shout out to the spammers that just called me. Shout out to my brother, the Prince of Petty, my brother T, my brother, Mr. Marcus. Damn, you desperate to scam me. Keep fucking calling me. Shout out to my brother T, my brother, the Prince of Petty, my brother, Mr. Marcus himself, man. I appreciate y'all coming through. Shout out to my mods. Thank you very much. Shout out to Shorty. I appreciate you all. Have a blessed day. I'm gonna catch y'all next time. All right, Mr. Marcus. All right.
Risky behavior.